Say we have a 10 by 10 by 10 cube made up of 1 by 1 by 1 smaller cubes. How many cubes are left if we remove the total outer layer of cubes? There are different ways to answer this question, but in this video I shall provide a visual explanation. We can visualize this as follows. First, note that we have a total of 1000 smaller cubes. We can start by removing the outer layer of cubes and counting the number of cubes left on each of those 6 faces. Here we have 10 rows and 10 columns of cubes, so to get the total number of cubes which make up this face, we must multiply 10 by 10. Doing so, we see that this face consists of 100 cubes. But remember, we have two faces that have an identical number of cubes, so we must multiply 100 by 2, hence, the number of cubes which make up these two faces equals 200. Now, rotating 90 degrees, we can see that there are 10 rows and 8 columns of cubes. You must be careful to note the change in the number of columns here. It is no longer 10. This is a classic mistake when trying to solve this problem. Doing the same as before, we can see that this face is made up of 80 cubes. Again, remember that we have two faces, so we must multiply 80 by 2, hence, the number of cubes which make up these two faces is equal to 160. From above, we can see that there are 8 rows and 8 columns of cubes. Doing the same as before, we can see that this face is made up of 64 cubes. Again, remember that we have two faces, so we must multiply this value by 2. Hence, the number of cubes which make up these two faces is equal to 128. Now, how many cubes have we removed in total? The first set of two faces consisted of 200 cubes. The second set of two faces consisted of 160 cubes, and the third set of two faces consisted of 128 cubes. So, the sum of these values gives the total amount of cubes removed. That is, we have removed 418 cubes thus far. To get the number of cubes left, we simply subtract how many we have removed from the total number of cubes. So, the number of cubes left is simply 1000 minus 488, which is equal to 512, which is the final answer to this problem. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this content useful. Make sure to leave any alternative solutions or corrections in the comment section below.